All right, hi guys. If you already don't know me, my name's John, and I'm doing AI in entertainment, music, and film. So I just want to give an overview real quick about what we're going to be talking about today. So obviously we have the part that no one cares about, the intro to me and everything. Then we're going to talk about, it's going to be the same for the music and the film side, right? So we're going to talk about first, like the industry, what's going on, what's happening. Then we're going to do what kind of tools can we use for music production and creating everything. How's it created using AI? And then we're going to give an example. So in both music and film, we're going to have interactive examples. I'm going to call on you guys. We're going to make an AI song. We're going to look at Sora videos. We're going to do all types of stuff. Obviously, so same for music and same for film. And then at the end, I'm going to discuss my project and where you guys can sign up for that. Okay, about me, second year student at SMC. I'm double majoring in business and recording arts. Avid Pro Tools user, which is just like a software. Those are some of the music workshops and workspaces that I am proficient in, and then the film workstations that I am proficient in. And I'm interested in entertainment in the field. So that's logistics, that's publishing, contracts, finances, all that boring stuff. And job security as well pertaining to AI. How can we make sure that people maintain their jobs? The contribution to the club, right? So, like I said again, everything in the entertainment industry about AI. So we have film and production, music and production, all artists, creators, filmmakers, musicians, everybody. Please just join me, or if you're just interested to learn more, we need people to join. Financials again, so licensing and everything. So even law students, if you're interested in law, that's a big market right now because of this new technology. Taking a look into the future, what can we expect? How can we get ahead of the curve, right? And then new projects and guest speakers, collaborations. We're going to be working with all types of people, reaching out to like record labels. We're trying to get guest speakers. We're going to get everything in the sector to be good in that realm. Okay, so let's talk real quick about the music industry and what's going on. The first thing that we're going to see go in this next year is going to be large budget studios, which we're already seeing a bunch of them close down. And then mixing and mastering engineers, unfortunately. It's one of the fields that I like to be in. The problem is the integration of like AI-powered presets. And all it does is when an artist is recording, you usually have that middleman, right? The guy who's editing the stuff for you. Or when you guys think of that, you guys probably think of the giant boards in the studio and the guy behind it. Pretty much not really a need for that anymore as AI has gotten powerful and taken their jobs, because all an artist has to do, right? You can record into a microphone, as we'll see later, and you just drag and drop something on it. You don't need their help anymore. You literally just drag and drop a pre-made preset onto it, and it gives you that. So data mined audio, it offers a way, again, for them to use a lucrative way to use AI and the VST plugin. It's just jargon for it's pretty much doing their job, and it's not really going to be needed anymore. Dave Pensato is one of my favorite audio engineers. He said that Lander, one of these AI tools, is the future. Might as well get used to it now because it's going to be a tool that's very, very valuable, aka take over my job. Okay, so staying in the industry, a more interesting side. Your favorite artist has a double. Jay, who do you listen to? Who's your favorite artist? Like if you just had to throw out something. Bad Bunny. Okay, so your favorite artist is going to soon have a double. What does that mean? So if you go on Spotify and you type in Bad Bunny, you click on his profile and he'll have everything, right? There's going to be an AI side. There's going to be called AI Bad Bunny. So now what the problem is that he's going to have these AI created songs that other people use. And you're like, wait, that's not fair, right? Because they're using his voice. This is not his creation, but it sounds like Bad Bunny. But with the contractual agreement, your favorite artist is going to keep a version of themselves while making some money. So let's say Bad Bunny wants, you can use his voice, you can use whatever, upload it to the AI page. He just gets 50% of whatever you make off of it. Grimes has also been one to speak out about this. she said, as long as you use my name or my likeness in this song, just pay me a certain amount, and that's perfectly fine by me. CEO of Spotify, Daniel Ek, said Spotify has no plans to ban content created by AI from the music streaming platform. So that song that you heard by probably the one that blew up first, right? Drake and The Weeknd song, that was huge. Now with the advancement of these technologies, you're going to start seeing it be okay, and it's going to be on Spotify too. So in entertainment, right, what's the main problem about everything? Well, the main problem is this: the labels and the big film studios reacting too slow. Image and likeness is like your voice, your mannerisms, right? So how do we define when a song like that or a film comes out of somebody's AI body and they didn't do anything? How do we define what that is? We call that image and likeness, right? So those are in contracts, and it's very hard to like put on paper, because what's your image and your likeness? What your image is your face or your body moving on an AI video, or is it your voice, right? But the record labels don't own your voice. So that's the part where it's tricky. Lawsuits take 8 months to a year to publish. That is too slow. So with the advancement of AI, you see in this chart right here, this is the lawyer line and the publications line, and then this is AI, the boom of AI. And this kind of subjectively applies to anything AI. The technology is going to be too fast for laws to be put in place, and it's going to be a madhouse. All right, so enough of that. Let's generate an AI song together using text to. I'll just go on here, but we'll do it together. Okay, so song description, right? The prompt that's put in here is a dark R&B song that uses a piano. So, D, can I get an instrument? What's your favorite instrument in a song? Drums. All right. What's your favorite genre of music? It's okay if you don't know. Okay. Using drums, and we'll put pianos, and we can make it a fusion too. Johnny, what's your favorite genre of music? Okay. So let's make, and we'll incorporate drums, an upbeat rap. It's making me sign in. I have it on here. We're just gonna. It literally just generates the audio, so it's not another thing to show. So an upbeat rap song with classical instruments. Let's try it out. This is all, again, everything I'm using in this workshop is 100% free, so that can cost you $0. This website's called suno.com if you'd like to check it out after. Okay, so it's generating our classical rap. They're calling it symphonic streets.
Is it just producing like the beat, or is there an artist?
So you can press. There's a mode to click instrumental only, but I think this plays everything. So it just generated somebody's voice. So here's what we got.
Spitting rhymes like Mozart on the keys, classical instruments, my raps flow with ease, strings and horns in the background, setting the mood, a symphony of words, watch my flowing true. I'm blending genres, yeah, this ain't no joke.
So if we don't like that one, right, that's not as good, we can try this second one it gave us.
I'm spitting rhymes like Mozart on the keys, classical instruments, my raps flow with ease, strings and horns in the background, setting the mood.
Okay. Everything's 100% AI. Let's say we want an instrumental. Let's just say those guys are not the greatest rappers in the world, and we just want a beat, right? I just click the instrumental side, and we get a classical fusion upbeat beat here. It's loading. So you have that? Yeah, it does. It's the second one, right? Pretty cool stuff. You guys can check that out on suno.com. Yeah, I believe it was the one that just came out. Yeah, I think he did. I heard them both, and the Drake one sounded like AI. You can kind of tell a little bit right now. Yes. Legit. See how crazy it is? And I'm going to show you next slide. I made a Weeknd song using completely AI. Sure. So you literally have the ability to go edit. There'll be these 3 dots on the screen. Sorry that we can pull it up. It won't let me. But you can literally go in here and there's an edit button. So you can go and change it back and say add a piano or add whatever. And for at the snap of the fingers, it was pretty good. Okay, so now that we got our AI song out the way, I wanted to do and show you guys a better way of incorporating your own AI music at home. So in this music creation, I wanted to choose something that everybody could do and show you guys how you could make something from your favorite artist at home, right? So I chose The Weeknd just because he's popular. And so we're going to fully generate a song by him using AI. So using $0 on equipment for this song, we will be using Suno AI, the same thing that we just used to generate the instrumental. So we're going to get our beat from the thing that we literally just got, right? And then we're going to use a prompt. We're going to say, okay, ChatGPT, make us some lyrics for The Weeknd. And then when that's done, we're going to record our own voice. So I have horrible singing. I'm not a singer. And I recorded into a free website where you can literally, it's called bandlab.com. It's free. You guys can try it out. I used my Apple headset, and we're going to see how good our vocals come out. And then we take my plain vocal, like my plain voice, we put the Weeknd filter over it. So you get a Weeknd song. So now you have the beat and the Weeknd's voice, and we'll listen from there. All right, so I'm going to show you guys on here the process of me making it and how you can make something like this on your own time at home. So here's this, and then I'll play the actual song on the speaker. Hey guys, so here I am in the beat generator, so our instrumental generator. I'm going to type in a prompt. I want a chill house beat for a Weeknd song. So that's the prompt I typed in, and take a listen. Now that we have the beat, so there's the lyrics that it gave me. Something kind of corny, but great. The Weeknd so now that style, I have my instrumental, I can just plug it in right here in BandLab. Take a listen. Now here I am with my recorded vocal that I recorded. Underneath city lights, where the shadows whisper, I walk through the silent street, draped in midnight glimmer, echoes of love. Now we can all see how bad that is, but let's take that vocal and plug it into the Weeknd. So here I am now, and I have my downloaded vocal. I'm going to drag it and drop it into the generator. Okay, let's go ahead and generate it here. Now that it's generated, let's take a listen to it. Here we go.
Underneath city lights, where the shadows whisper, I walk through the silent street, trade the midnight glimmer.
Perfect. Now we can go plug that back into BandLab and get our final result. Let's take a listen.
Underneath city lights, where the shadows whisper, I walk through the silent street, trade the midnight glimmer, echoes of love, feelings in the air. I reach through the haze, find nothing there.
Now let's take some time and switch off between my original vocal and the Weeknd's vocal so you can hear the difference.
Underneath city lights, where the shadows whisper, I walk through the silent street, trade the midnight glimmer, echoes of love, feelings in the air. I reach through the haze, find nothing there.
So that was my example of the Weeknd song there. As you can see, it's pretty good. And again, 100%, everything was free. I use Apple headsets, so you guys can only imagine what even just having the smallest amount of equipment took me 15 minutes maybe. So that's kind of what you get into it with the song. Okay, so let's bounce from the music creation side of thing and how we can use voice filters into film industry. So a lot of you guys in here are interested in film, and so am I. So we're going to talk about the implications and what's going on right now. So obviously, you guys have probably heard of SAG-AFTRA. It's a organization that gives power to the actors and producers and people that like the man-made side of things, basically protecting their job right now from AI it's a big topic for them, and they just had strikes this summer. I'm sure a lot of you guys knew about this. So unfortunately, what we're going to see in the next year again is more and more strikes. This thing's not going away, and it comes back to my point with the graph that we can't handle the speed of the technology. The technology is moving too fast, and it's going to hit a point around this year or next year, especially with AGI, it's artificial general intelligence, where it's just going to become so creative and so smart and lucrative. It's almost like a mind of its own in the film and everything. And the patents and the lawyers can't keep up with them. It's moving too fast. And remember, it takes 8 months to a year to actually have a law implemented when doing this. So how does this work? What even is AI? If you guys saw, this is actually a great representation of what's going on right now. This is Salma Hayek in the Black Mirror episode. It's called Joan is Awful. I don't know if you guys saw that. Really good episode. But basically what it is Salma Hayek comes in and she signs a contract with a big network. They have her come in, they take pictures of her body, they maybe have her speak a couple lines, and they set her on her way. They say, you're done. We're done with you. And her show comes out like a month later, and she's fully AI generated. She never said any of these things. They brought in her body, they scanned her, they did whatever, and they were able to make an AI legit TV episode out of her just because she signed something that says, I'm signing away my face, my likeness, and I'm going to get paid for it. But studios are like, okay, so now we can do whatever we want with you because you signed that contract, right? And then in terms of the actual industry and what's going on, there's going to start to be mass layoffs, right? So it said by the year of 2025, half of these people that work in movies will be able to be laid off because you will have no need anymore. So any assistants, people running around, right? Post-production, Foley people make sound effects, sound editors, visual effect editors, animators, and then editing post-production people are some of the few. So you guys hear me talk about, well, in a year or this year or whatever. What about right now, right? Currently on your phones, you can go on Instagram and look this up yourself, and you can legit talk to Kendall Jenner. You can talk to Tom Brady, and it will give you an AI video or an AI response based off of them. So the same thing that I just said last slide about Meta, Facebook basically bought them. They said, here's millions of dollars, but we want to use your character since you're a high celebrity, and we want to use you guys to chat with people. It's basically a real-life chatbot. And these are, if you look up Billy on Instagram, just like that, Well, if you look up Brew Sports Debater, you can DM with Tom Brady or Kendall Jenner right now. So these things are already in effect. The name and likeness contracts are going to be the big things. So what are we going to see after this? Well, more will follow, right? With this, if Meta is giving you millions of dollars just to use your name, image, and likeness, a lot of people would sign that. I'm not saying it's good or bad thing. I'm in between. Do whatever you do to make your own money or whatever, but they're going to start giving you millions and using AI because it's cheaper than production. It's cheaper than having you come in. All you do is come in and scan yourself a little bit, and they can make whatever out of you. If there's enough footage on people, that's the thing. So everything, again, is based off kind of what Ando said, and Jay will tell you. It's about what data you give the machine. How much of their data do they have of you? And it can get scary. Like, it looks like you will see this. We're going to do a Sora video, but you'll be like, that is ridiculous. It really is. It's crazy. So just to continue about more what's going to happen, big corporate giants like Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu, you might see those prices go up. They're struggling. They're in the hole. This thing is definitely going to affect them. It's not that it's affecting them right now. It's investors won't invest, right? They see the market. They see these AI things being generated. There's not going to be any big use for these big movies, right? But I guess on the other side, it's like hello to the indie films, right? So stuff that you're shooting on the side, that more creative people are going to be more creative because there's going to be a lot of junk out there. They're going to have time to really get creative. Stuff like A24 is really good stuff. I think that'll stay around. And then the problem also is in the new generation, the short form empire expands. So also another bottom line about the film industry going forward is kids don't care about movies. LSM Global just did a research on Gen Alpha. That's ages 0 to 14. 64% of them said, I don't like movies. I'd rather watch TikTok and YouTube. I'd rather watch TikTok and YouTube shorts. I don't watch movies. That's saying they don't even watch movies. Imagine the amount that are going to be coming up and are going to be about short form content, right? And then also in the AI film creation, it's like I did in the music creation, we talked about everything. These are the two big models right now that we have. So Sora, again, it's yet to come out. They keep pushing the date back a month. They're working on the beta version, but it's going to be the biggest thing since sliced bread. It's a video generation tool that uses AI to create videos from your text. So just like how you type in ChatGPT, that's the same way that you're going to type it, and it's going to give you a 15 second to 20 second video. And then right now, in terms of editors, like there's a bunch of people in post-production. Opus AI is an AI editor that literally you plug your video into, it'll chop it up in a minute, and it'll give you subtitles, it'll chop it up, it'll do like close-ups, extreme close-ups, it'll change animations. It's only getting better. So those are the two big things right now. So for my film example, I wanted to examine a beta version of Sora, so like a version that hasn't come out yet. And I'm going to call on you guys, and I'm going to see if you guys think the video is AI generated, or do you think it's a real video? Okay, so here we have a dog. There's no sound on any of these videos, by the way. Jacob, what do you think? Is that an AI generated video? Or is that a real? That's a real video right there. Dogs in the snow playing, little puppies. That is correct. This one's AI. What about this one? I'll go back to you again. What do you think? AI or real? That last toucan one, my bad. This one right here. This one's real? This one's AI. This is the beta version of Sora. This is when ChatGPT 1 came out. type of version. My boy Jay Castro, what are we thinking here? This is AI. This is Sora generated. Uh-huh.
Would there be a big market for B-roll anymore?
That's a great specific question. There's, again, that comes in, a lot of the B-roll comes, again, and you can collect most B-roll in post-production or when you go around it and do it. And so anything that falls under that line of like a post-production or a minor thing, there's not going to really need roll for B-roll. So people are saying the first thing in film, actual film that's going to go is the B-roll, right? When you have stuff like this, or when you have a promotional video that we're working on, right? When we have something like this and we want to use it in a commercial, or as long as it's royalty free in this, no one's going to tell. Would you guys blink again? Like if you saw this on TV on a commercial, if you saw this right here for like a resort commercial, would you guys even like say, "Oh wow, that's AI generated"? No. And last one. Yeah. You said, I'm sorry? You see it in a couple of seconds. And then you're the decider on this last one. Is this AI or is this real? It is real. That's a real one. Try to trick you guys. But yeah, so these tools that we now have are, guys, this is the first version that's coming out. I haven't seen the movie Airhead. It is? I'll have to go check it out for sure.
Is all of the
So they're probably going to throw it in the package with GPT-4. Just so right now there's an image generator that you guys can use as long as you pay the $20 a month for ChatGPT-4. I pay it, but you can. They have images, so you could create your own image, or if you have something that you're working on, you can screenshot on your screen like a PDF and put it in ChatGPT, and it can read it and solve the problem for you. That's cool. So. Yeah, it's just incredible how fast it's moving. Okay, so now that we got all the examples out of the way, and hopefully I showed you guys something new and tried to help you with any questions, I wanted to take a minute to talk about the project that we're going to be working on. So we're going to be working on a 1:30 minute long short film AI video that uses as a tool and backbone for the video. This video will be presented and premiered probably at a workshop like this or in another place, maybe in a classroom. Professors are going to see it. SMC students are going to see it. Obviously, the SMC AI Club. And then Bruins AI, right? We collaborate with them. They're going to be seeing the video as well. This is a great project for personal use, right? This is going to be a great resume builder to say that you worked on something and you have a physical project that you can show them in a portfolio. Again, so now we need help. We need all filmmakers, editors, directors, sound engineers to make this project possible. So literally on the Google form I put, if you're just like interested, you know nothing, like you're still so valuable and you would contribute a lot. This is a cool project. The basic script is kind of already written. I wrote a basic script, so I kind of have a baseline, so it's not like we're juggling ideas. We kind of know where the script is, but I need your creative input to literally just help bounce ideas and bring this film to life. So again, if you're a non-member, please just sign up and help us. You can just sign up and show up to 1 or 2 events. That's fine. You don't need to be present the whole time. Just come help us out on this cool project. So if you're interested, I go a little bit more detail about this. We're going to be using it as a courting. So 1.5 minute, 2-minute short video with real footage and animation. So I plan to have a split screen, right? One side of the thing is going to be what we recorded with real actors and real everything, and the left side is going to be completely AI generated. It tells the same story, but with 2 different sides, so you can distinguish between both of them, right? So AI will be used as the main tool. So I said an 80% type of idea. we're going to be using it for editing, filters, script writing, animations, dialogue, transitions, all that type of stuff. Sound, we're going to use like AI Foley is just like sound generated things. So a car horn or something like that. You can AI generate. So we'll do all that type of stuff. Background noises, all those things using AI. Post-production. If you guys are interested in all of post-production, you might know these Final Cut Pro and Media Composer are what we have over on our media campus that we can use. And then required for the members of the team, you don't really have to have these all, but if you want to work in post-production, I prefer you do. So as long as you just have like a personal little laptop, headphones, it could be Apple earbuds, just something to put on your thing. I put no earbuds, but Apple, they work well. Like a Dropbox account, that's free. Or a WeTransfer is also another form of having a Dropbox. And a little hard drive or flash drive. It shouldn't cost more than 10 to 20 bucks. And all of our production should take place in the media campus, where we will be meeting like once a week for an hour. So maybe we can do during this time on some Wednesdays, or we could do like a Thursday. We'll just work around everybody's schedule. I have a Google form, so we can work around everybody's schedule. But all in all, that's my presentation. If anybody had any questions from any time, please ask. And if you want to join the project, here's the QR code. I'll also put it in the Discord too. So if anybody's interested, maybe not now, but later, they thought about it, they can do it. So we want to start next week, right? I want to get a group by next Wednesday, or just have somewhat of a group by next Wednesday. And I know everybody has finals the week of going into the week. I believe it's June 1st through like the 5th or 6th. We wanted to have this done by Memorial Day weekend so that nobody has everything done. If it's done right, we can do this spot is May 24th. So May 24th, we'll have this video done. That's in a month and a week from today exactly. So any other questions or any fun things to add? Sure, I'll make sure to do that too. Art? Yeah, so the theme is going to be how one side we can use AI for good and to better, and what's going to be a good theme about it, right? So how we can use it to integrate our lives in a good way. And then the left side is going to be like the same story, but it goes badly. And that's the part we're going to have like AI animate and do. And it's like it starts taking over people's jobs and creativity and all types of things. We become dependent on it. So it'll be a really cool. We're going to premiere it, and then we're actually going to submit it to a film. There's a film competition. So that would be really cool if we could submit that and put that on there. So if that's everything, thank you guys so much.